Oh, she caught a fish. Marge got a fish. So it happens. We are catching this as it happens. Oh my gosh. Well, 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 look who's decided to fly the coop. She somehow climbed over out of this enclosure, which means I'm not putting her back in there. Luckily, we've got the entire property fenced in, but I think I know where she's gonna go live for a while. Let's take her to Cayman Creek and put her in the lower portion of the creek. All right, now we just gotta grab her, which is not gonna be easy because she's a snapping turtle. She's gonna be snapping at me. Look at how defensive she is. Oh. Woo! That was close. All right, we're just gonna drive her on over to Cayman Creek. We'll put her in there, and I think she'll be happy. Plenty to eat, plenty to see. All right, I think this will be a lot better for her. We'll keep an eye on her. Oh, look at that pretty girl. Nice old snapping turtle. Oh, oh yeah. Boy, she cantankerous. Let's see. She feels the water. I hope she just backs up all into it instead of coming out towards me. What are you doing, lady? Go on in there. There's every manner of thing in there for you to check out. Go on. I think she's just gonna stare at me a little bit. Let's back her up. I'll back up a little bit. You guys saw that I cleaned this place. Uh-oh. Hold on a second. I did clean this place up nicely. Yeah, we got Cayman over there. There's our female. But it's looking pretty good out here, guys. Hey, you stay over there. Oh my gosh. Take it easy, will you? She's jumping Cayman. It's nuts, man. Anyway, I like what I've done with the place. It's looking good. I don't want to put any tortoises in here because they'll eat these beautiful, beautiful alligator. We got these elephant ears and I love the way they look. So I definitely don't want to, you know, put anybody that would eat those. But what do we got here? What's going on? This okay in here? Is this all right? What's happening in here? Oh no. You okay? Hey, you're all right. You scared me. Oh my gosh. It's a Salvini Mexican musk turtle that I got nervous. I thought it was not doing well, but it's okay. I must have just woke it up. That's cute. I've got really angry turtles in here. The only thing I'm gonna watch for is we do have a lot of these cichlids. Oh man, nice. We have a lot of the cichlids, but we'll see how the snapper does with them. I'm sure they'll get a few, which is fine. But if I keep her well fed with our pellets, I think it'll be even better. Come on, lady. Will you just turn around? Turn around. Get in the water. In the water. In the water you go. Once they get in the water, they're much calmer. Come on. Oh, God, she's going the wrong way. Look at that water. Get in the water. Now, she can't hurt those Amazon turtles, and the big Oscar are going to be fine. But I don't know. Some of those blue acara and the convict cichlids might get a little bit thinned out, but that's okay. All right, lady, I want you to go swimming. Whoa, she almost got me there. Woo, they just jut that head out. They go for it. Oh my gosh. Come on, snapper. Turn around. There you go. Look at the water. You've been out of the water for a couple hours at least. Uh-oh. Get over there. She does not want to go in the water. What the heck? Gonna be interesting. I figured we keep her in here for a while so I get to see her. She'll most likely graduate to the giant pond because I think she's ultimately going to be the happiest in there, but I wanted to get to know her a little bit, see if we could calm her down, see if whatever Marge has rubs off on this gal right here. But right now she doesn't even want to go in the water, which is a little frustrating because I'd like to see her go swimming. She'd have a nice pool down in here. She could wander up to that pool. She's got some land to kind of wander around on, although these guys generally don't want to take to land too often. They will cross, as you saw, if she was thinking that she didn't like her new home. But I'm thinking that the pond, after a couple of weeks, we'll see how she does in here, and if she's compatible with the animals here, or if we should actually just put her in the giant colony in our big muddy bottom pond. I think that's probably where she's gonna wind up, but she is pretty darn cool. Look at that shell. That's an old girl. She has just smoothed that shell out. In the meantime, there is the female Cayman, and she has been guarding her nest ferociously over the last few days, well, last few weeks to be perfectly honest. So happy to see that she's doing her maternal thing. We've got the eggs in the incubator. They are doing well, and we should have a better hatch rate than we did last year. We had 4 last year, and some of them had trembles and a little bit of wobbles and extra toes on the feet. But the good news is that I think we've got the incubation temperature more dialed in this year, and that should work out good. I got some poison ivy right here. Look at that. And I don't notice it until I touch it or rub against it, and then it itches. I normally don't get poison ivy, but I seem to have gotten it. It might be poison oak or sumac or something. Let's see. What are you gonna do here? You gonna get angry at the camera? I don't think so. I love snapping turtles. I've said this a million times. They were my boyhood favorite. Some of the first turtles I ever kept. I just think they look like dinosaurs. They're so primitive looking. You know, the long neck, the long tail, Chelydra serpentina, snake-like swamp thing is what that means. Just a really great hardy animal. As we've seen with Marge, she is extremely, you know, just bulletproof. She had a very strange tumor-like growth on the bottom of her plastron, and it seems to have healed. It looked like it was her body tissue coming out, and I brought her to a vet, and they said you might as well just, if we did surgery on her, she would die, and you know, she's probably gonna die. She's got this problem, that problem, whoop-de-doo, and she's still cooking. In fact, she is healing. So we'll go visit her here in a moment. Let's let this gal do her thing, and then we'll wander over, go see if Marge will come out and say hello to us, show you, give you an update on her, because she's awesome. So we just wander over here to this section of Cayman Creek. It is midday, so very, very hot at the moment. We've got animals. Oh, look at this. Hungry critters. How you doing, Bubba? Good to see you. I like it. That's Lucifer, of course. So I'm not quite sure where our girl Marge is, if she is gonna come out, because it is quite hot. So we've got the rhinoclemys and the flavomarginato, or Chinese box turtles, hiding out. We've got green iguanas living in here. We've got it all, friends. What I do want to do is throw some food out. Oh, there's Marge. She's nibbling on something. What is she eating? What is Marge eating? Oh, she caught a fish. Marge got a fish. So it happens. We are catching this as it happens. Oh my gosh. Marge, you are a naughty girl. So clearly, even though we have a predatory turtle in here, we still have quite a healthy group of fish. Now she's gonna want to turn that fish around. You see this, guys? That's a shame, but not really, because it has to happen. Now you see those spines on the fish? They're keeping her from actually swallowing the fish. The fish may get lucky here in a moment. I don't know. This is just nuts, though. What a crazy little turtle, doing what turtles do. At least what, oh my God, she got it. She took it down. Marge, you are a nut. But I'm kind of impressed. I do like to see them making use of everything that I've created for them. It's an ecosystem. Of course, these guys are now waking up. Look at this. The rhinoclemmies, the Central American wood turtles, are also now more friendly and interested in me because I'm the food guy. Look at her though. That's great. Marge, she's still trying to swallow that thing. Not an easy meal when you take it down backwards, kid. I hope you can figure it out. Oh my gosh. Meanwhile, these guys are gonna come all out of the woods, out of the bushes here. Fountain grass, if you will. And they're looking for some food. What do you say we give it to them? Never keep a turtle waiting. I just made that up, I don't know. But let's see. Let's get a nice handful, throw some in there. And we're gonna chuck some up here. We'll go over and see them. And then I like to chuck some right on that side. All right. Another handful. Looks like the snapper has moved. Let's come over here. Everyone's fed now. This is kind of fun. Hi, Marge. Good job, kid. I don't mind you eating the fish here and there. Wow. So look at this. Look at that, the rhinoclemmies. That's so cool, huh? Now the rhinoclemmies have kind of acclimated themselves to me. Have gotten used to me. Whoa, shucks. Almost got in trouble. Almost lost a finger. Here she is. I almost forgot. We're here for you, Marge. We're here for you. But I want to show everyone your little, careful. Look at that, guys. It's healing. Do you remember how bad that looked? The shell is closing around it. I don't have to stress about it. Her body is doing exactly what it's supposed to. And the cool thing about snapping turtles that I was trying to talk to you about is that these are very tough and hardy turtles. In fact, Marge is living in probably the cleanest water you've seen a snapping turtle in. They actually like muddy, swampy, putrid water. They get moss and growths all over them. They blend in with the bottom. They burrow into the mud. They can survive in very polluted environments. So this is an extremely clean one for Marge. And hey, maybe that's been helping out her convalescence with that giant open wound she had there. It was basically like her insides were poking out from her plastron. And here she is, just looking amazing. Still the Marge we know and love. She eats, she hunts, she heals. So cool, man. And of course, the only turtles that really aren't a member of the South American group of animals is our Flavomarginata. But these guys were such good escape artists, like that snapping turtle, that I put them in Cayman Creek because I know there's no way they're getting out of this. So very, very cool. I'm very happy to see that these guys are so just active and responsive to me, especially these little rhinoclemmies. That's cool. I'm sure we're going to be finding babies of them soon, which will be amazing. And while I'm at it, guys, I'm still going to have to finish the smaller sized holes or fencing along the bottom half of Cayman Creek. I got to go around this side. So there is a lot of work left for me to do here at the Cayman Creek. But I don't know. I'm really psyched, man. Cayman Creek is going off. Now, where's Louie? Louie, I will be getting you food tomorrow, my friend. You are going to have lots of chicken tomorrow, let me tell you. They are very hungry, my Cayman. Yes, you are. I think they're going to be psyched, man. That's so cool. Anyhow, let's go ahead and check them out. Let's go back over and see what that female's doing. All right. So awesome. Oh, here she is. Whoa, there she is. I almost forgot. What a knucklehead. All right, look at that. She is down and wedged herself in these rocks. So that tells me she's gonna make herself at home here. We know she can't get out, and let's see what she does. I'm sure she'll grab a fish or two, and this whole Cayman Creek will be a nice balanced ecosystem because we've got some predators and we've got some prey animals and just tons of little fish everywhere. So there you go, everybody. Let's leave you with some underwater footage of our little buddy, the new snapper. I don't know her name. We need a name for her. So if you got any good ideas. Oh, look, there's our Central American slider. Hello. Very happy little turtle. Thank you for playing. And yeah, I mean, we got it all in Cayman Creek. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching and hanging out with me. Things just happen here at the camp and I document. That's all I do every day, trying to make these animals' lives much better than they were the day before. All right, everyone, thanks for watching. Don't forget to go to patreon.com/Kamp Kenan for more exclusive content. And right now, we're going underwater. See ya.